Welcome back to our live show. Did you know that research reveals that only 8% of people follow through with their New Year's resolutions, and over half of people throw in the towel by the end of January? It's interesting how we say we want one thing but may act differently, resulting in not achieving the desired goal. Our great friend at the show, top career and life reinvention coach Dan Mason, joins us live by Zoom to give us 3 shifts to help us change things and get the things that we want in 2022. Dan, it is awesome to see you. Happy New Year.
Always good to see you, my friend. Super excited for 2022 and excited for this conversation. It's an important one.
I am too, Dan. Of course, these type of stories, flood our feeds and our attention this time of year. It's important to dig in because I think most of us try to make those resolutions. Some may last longer than others. There are 3 shifts that you say, and as I've looked through some of the notes, these are really accessible. Let's start with shift number 1.
Yeah, well, if you're going to reach any goal in 2022, the number one thing that you're going to need is energy to get out of bed and show up for the goal. But have you ever noticed that most of us set our goals in a way that actually just bring us down and deplete our energy? For instance, a lot of people say, I just want to get out of debt. I just want to lose weight, or I want to get out of this soul-sucking job. And what's interesting is where we put our focus and attention determines what we feel. So if you're starting out this year already focusing on the job that you hate, the extra weight that you don't want to have, or the debt you're carrying, what does that create within you from an emotional standpoint? For a lot of people, it's shame, guilt, sadness. And that isn't necessarily the most empowered emotional state that's going to get you moving toward your goals. Now, in my life, in 2012, I was at a personal rock bottom. I was pretty overweight. I was going through a lot of struggles in my life. And for the first time ever, I started getting clear about the desired outcome, not what I was moving away from. I didn't just say I wanted to lose 40 pounds. I said, I want to wake up every day excited with energy. I want to walk into the room and I want people to feel my confidence when I walk into the room. And it didn't help. I was going through a divorce. So there was a lot of me that was like, and I'm going to show my ex-wife what's up when I get this new body. But that was a really powerful way to give me the leverage and the motivation to get going. We want to focus on your outcome and stop setting goals based on what you fear or what isn't working in your life.
I'm thinking a lot as you're revealing those, Dan, about they're almost like micro steps within when you've set that goal at the end. It's like, how are you going to do those things? For example, with the job, I was reading an article the other day. Yet you may want to leave where you are. We see so much about this great resignation, but are you leaving without thinking about what it is you want? And without making those considerations, you may find yourself in the same situation.
Yeah, when the energy is on the job that you hate, you can get out of the job, but then you move into another job that you're not crazy about. So it's really getting clear on where you want to go. And that brings us to the second tip that is super important, because if you have a vision that you're super excited for this year and you have an action plan to achieve it, but you're not getting the results, we want to start to look at what are your blind spots around the goal. The human nervous system is designed not to make us happy. It's designed to avoid pain and suffering. So if there's a subconscious part of you that thinks having the thing that you want is a threat, you will subconsciously sabotage yourself from reaching that goal. A great example, many people this year want to build more wealth. They want more money in their account, but they might have grown up in a home where they were told money is the root of all evil, that rich people are all bad people. So even though they consciously want to go build the wealth, there's part of them that's afraid to have it. If you want to have an on-fire, passionate soulmate relationship, but you're dealing with some subconscious beliefs of abandonment, that people will leave you, it's going to be hard for you to generate it. And the hard thing around blind spots, Jessica, is nobody can really see them on their own. They serve a purpose for us. They protect us from emotional vulnerability. So that's where you really need the help of someone outside yourself, a coach, a therapist, somebody who can see those blind spots, help you identify and move beyond them.
I'm almost envisioning this as like a pros and cons list, right? You might call it the goal and the blind spots, and you start writing those things down maybe so they're in front of you. Great. A lot to unpack there, Dan, but some great insights. What's tip number 3 to make sure that we stay on track this year?
Well, to go with what we were just talking about, a vision board isn't enough. Everybody read The Secret back in the day, and they're like, if I just think about having the goal, it's going to come to me. I used to do that when I was overweight. I would, think about having like a really in shape body, but I'd be eating a donut at the same time. You need some systems of feedback, accountability, and support, because nobody is self-made. We all need outside help. Even people like Bill Gates was mentored by Warren Buffett. Oprah was mentored by Maya Angelou. Finding those people who have already achieved the thing that we want and having them in our corner is everything.
I read an article about the dry January movement, right, and being conscientious about that. And it really did suggest aligning yourself with a friend for that accountability to go on this journey together. Dan, some great insights and ways to shift this year to meet success. Always good talking with you.
Great to see you. We'll do it again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And for more information on the services Dan's company, Creative Soul Coaching, provides, we'll have a direct link on our website by 3 p.m. this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM.